Have you ever heard the saying, reading is to the mind what exercise is to the body? Or readers are leaders. The truth is, not all books are created equal. Some are so powerful you'll find yourself highlighting every single page, while others you can't even get through the introduction. After reading loads of self-help books recently, I'm excited to share with you the top 5 books that have completely transformed the way I think, work, and grow. So if you're ready to level up your life, stick around to the end. Alright, so the first book is Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. This book was a complete game changer for me when it came to understanding money and wealth. Rich Dad Poor Dad is all about shifting how we think about money. The author, Robert Kiyosaki, talks about how the 2 biggest influences in his life, his biological dad, who he calls his poor dad, and his best friend's father, who he calls his rich dad, both had very different approaches to money. His poor dad followed the traditional mindset most of us are taught. Go to school, get a good job, work hard, save money, and climb the corporate ladder. But his rich dad took a completely different approach. He believed in making money work for you by investing, building businesses, and creating assets. That's really the heart of the book. Learning the difference between assets and liabilities. Assets are things that put money into your pocket, like investments or businesses. Liabilities, on the other hand, are things that take money out, like loans and expenses. Kiyosaki says that wealthy people focus on building assets, while middle class and poor tend to focus on earning and spending. One of the biggest lessons for me is that financial education is key. The more you understand about money, the more control you have over your financial future. Kiyosaki pushes us to rethink what we've been taught about success and start looking for ways to create long-term wealth, rather than just working for a paycheck. It's one of those books that everyone should read, especially if you want to break free from the paycheck to paycheck cycle and start building real wealth. So in conclusion, Rich Dad Poor Dad is more than just a book about money. It's a blueprint for rethinking your financial future. If you're looking to break free from conventional financial habits and start building real wealth, this book is a must-read. It's not about managing money, but also creating opportunities and setting yourself up for the long-term success. I highly recommend it to anyone ready to take control of their financial future and make their money work for them. Alright, and without further ado, let's move on to the next book. Book number 2. The next book I want to talk about is How to Win Friends and Influence People. If you're looking to improve your relationships, communication, and social skills, this book is an absolute game changer. Originally published in 1936, its lessons are timeless and has helped countless people navigate personal and professional interactions more effectively. The core idea of the book is simple. If you want to be successful, both personally and professionally, you need to understand people. This book breaks it down into practical tips on how to make people like you win them over to your way of thinking and get them to work with you rather than against you. One of the key lessons in this book is the importance of showing genuine interest in others. This book emphasizes that people love to talk about themselves, so if you really listen, ask questions, and show curiosity, they'll naturally warm up to you. Another major takeaway is how to handle disagreements. This book advises that instead of arguing or criticizing, you should approach conversations with empathy and try to see things from the other person's perspective. By doing this, you are not only avoiding unnecessary conflict, but often find common grounds and reach better outcomes. This book helped me to recognize that influence is not about manipulation. It's about fostering genuine relationships and inspiring people to take action willingly. In conclusion, How to Win Friends and Influence People is more than just a book about communication. It's a handbook for improving every relationship in your life. This book has taught me that influence comes from understanding, empathy, and mutual respect. If you want to enhance your social skills, connect more deeply with people, and inspire cooperation, this book is an absolute must-read. The lessons I've learned from this book has been invaluable in both my personal growth and professional growth, and I believe they can benefit anyone who want to strengthen their relationship and communication skills. Book number 3. The next book I want to talk about is Think Like a Monk. This book has had a massive impact on the way I approach life. Jay Shetty, a former monk turned motivational speaker, takes us through a timeless lesson he learned during his time as a monk and how we can apply these teachings to live a more fulfilled, peaceful, and purpose-driven life. Think Like a Monk is all about rewiring your mind to find peace, purpose, and happiness. Jay Shetty breaks the books into 3 key sections: letting go, growing up, and giving. These sections guide you through understanding your mind, cultivating positive habits, and living in service to others. Letting go. This section focuses on releasing the negativity that holds us back, like fear, ego, and comparison. Jay shares insights on how to declutter the mind, get rid of toxic thoughts, and avoid distractions that drain your energy. Growing. Here, Jay emphasizes personal growth through mindfulness and purpose. He teaches how to use meditation, gratitude, and self-awareness to become more grounded. In conclusion, Think Like a Monk is a powerful book for anyone looking to live a more intentional, peaceful, and meaningful life. The book's practical advice offer a roadmap to declutter your mind, focus on your purpose, and cultivate a life rooted in service and gratitude. Alright, let's dive into the next book on my list, and that is The Alchemist. This one is a classic. The Alchemist is a beautiful, thought-provoking story about how following your dreams and listening to your heart, it's one of those books that leave a lasting impact and really makes you reflect on your own life's journey. The Alchemist tells the story of a young shepherd named Santiago, who sets off on a journey to find a hidden treasure he's seen in his dreams. Along the way, he encounters various people, challenges, and lessons that ultimately led him to discover that the real treasure isn't what he thought it was. It was the journey, self-discovery, and personal growth rather than the material wealth Santiago initially sought. One of the most powerful themes in this book is the purpose of pursuing your personal legend, which this book defines as your life's purpose or calling. It teaches us that the universe conspires to help us when we truly commit to following our dreams, but also reminds us that the path is not always easy. This book is filled with profound wisdom and timeless lessons, such as trusting the process, overcoming fear, and the importance of perseverance. Through Santiago's story, this book shows that the obstacles we face aren't meant to stop us, but to teach us valuable lessons about ourselves and what we're truly capable of. In conclusion, The Alchemist is more than just a story. It's a guide for anyone seeking purpose, direction, and fulfillment in their life. If you're looking for a book that will inspire you to follow your dreams, no matter how big or small, The Alchemist is a must-read. It's one of those books that can completely shift your perspective on life and help you reconnect with your true purpose. So without further ado, let's move on to the last book. Last but not least is a book that has a profound impact on my mindset, and it's The Daily Approach to Life, The Daily Stoics by Ryan Holiday. This book offers 366 meditations on wisdom, perseverance, and the art of living, with each entry focused on Stoic philosophy. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that teaches the importance of self-discipline, resilience, and finding peace by focusing on what you can control. The Daily Stoics presents short daily lessons from teachings of famous Stoics. Each passage is followed by Holliday's modern interpretation of how these timeless principles apply to our lives today. The essence of the book is learning how to respond to life's challenge with clarity and composure. This book provides daily reminders to pause, reflect, and approach life's obstacles with a stoic mindset. In conclusion, the Daily Stoic is more than just a book. It's a guide to living with intention, resilience, and inner peace. To wrap things up, I can honestly say that making the switch from endless social media consumption to reading has been one of the best decisions I've ever made. It hasn't just impacted the way I spend my time, but it changed how I think, how I approach challenges, and how I see the world around me. These 5 books didn't just teach me concepts. They reshaped my mindset, gave me tools for personal growth, and inspired me to live with more purpose and intention. So if you're ever feeling stuck like I was, or just looking for a way to invest in yourself and your future, I encourage you to give reading a try. Knowledge, perspective, and wisdom you gain from these books can truly be life-changing. It's about taking that first step, deciding to prioritize your growth and commit to learning. So if you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps the channel, and I'd love to keep sharing more content like this with you. Thanks for watching, and remember, what you consume shapes who you become.